Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am here to share with you something I worked on during the week. At some point, places like Hobby Lobby and Michael's, had sales and I got carried away. And I just basically went there and got anything that looked like an embellishment that was on sale at a reasonable price. And I got those. Now, as a result, these are just some of the many that I have. And I have been trying to find ways to utilize it as well as my scrap. Today I'm going to show you, I had one set of embellishment that was bee related, like bee as in bzz. And I would like to share with you what I did actually end up creating with those. So to start off, I did have some yellow card bases. I thought that was really fitting for the cards. And I also have a honeycomb stencil. I had my Brayer. This is just like a sponge roller, really. I did have my distress ink. And I had some Versafine ink. This is just permanent ink that I used to color a piece of vellum that I had. And I have a bee and honeycomb die cut that I used and a stamp. So to begin, what I did was I used the honeycomb stencil and my Brayer with the ink to roll on, a little dark honeycombs in the back. So the first one is this one. If you notice, there is I didn't do it too heavy, just kind of light. And I also used the honeycomb die cut just to cut out, again, some honeycomb pieces from some vellum that I had laying around. And I also have a die cut. If you notice, it has jagged edges. I have die cuts different sizes, so I created a frame, and then the positive piece that was in between, I use it on another card, so I'll show you in a moment. So basically I had this design here. It just came together. I didn't plan it, and hopefully you like it as well. I also had some wood die cuts there as well. So based on the embellishments, I just pulled off a couple of pieces, put it together, and then I came up with this first design. Now you could get two out of those embellishments. If you want a little more, or you want to stretch it a little more, you might just have to add maybe more design or anything else, just kind of to fill up the front of the card so it doesn't look like it's bare. It's up to you. But this is the first design. The second design, I used the honeycomb die cut here, and I just cut a strip across. However, I used fun foam on all of the cards as a backing for the vellum. Okay, now if you notice, I have the wood loved. I have, these are all the embellishments, all the little pieces that came off from when I used the die cut. I just use those just to add a little something, on the card. And then of course these are the embellishments are there, and then I use this stamp just so that it was kind of looking very empty. So I just use this just to kind of do a little print here, and this is the results of the second one. The last one, again, to help you utilize scrap from your making cards, like I mentioned, this piece that was in here from using the two die cuts to create the frame, I transferred it to this one. Whoopsie. Okay, so this is that piece that came out from between that frame. I have it backed up with the yellow fun foam. Is very thin. Okay, then I used the honeycomb die cut. I had, I think, two of those cut out, and I kind of just snip it here and there, and I just stuck it, just no exact way or fancy way of doing it, just to kind of, add a little extra, beehive kind of effect, and also on this part as well. And then I had my joyful here because it says be happy, so I just added the die cut joyful. And of course, if you notice the honeycomb pattern on one side, and that was it. So these pieces were all on one slab, and I have been trying to figure out how to use it, just to utilize it on something. So these were from a stack of 5.5 by 4.25 110-pound cardstock card bases that I had. And since it's yellow and black for the bees, I decided to just utilize it for these for this particular embellishment. So I hope that you have some ideas. I will also be going back into my scrap pile again to see what I do have that I can utilize. But the honeycomb, vellum, um, these pieces here, the green, this one here, the fun foam, these were all like just pieces that had lying around, and I just utilized it to make those cards. So I do hope you liked the cards that I created with the embellishments, and next week I will be going through my stash again to see what I can utilize, and create some more patterns, more cards, whatever it may be. So thank you so much for watching, and I do look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a safe week. Bye bye.